In this class, we learn more about curve tools. So first I place curve tool on the viewport. I go to create menu and then click on this thick line to detach from the tool menu and then place here. In the last class, we create curve by using these curve tool, and in this class we discuss about tool settings. Every curve tool has a square button. It's called tool setting button. When I click on this, tool setting dialog box is displayed and here you can see the tool name. First I reset the settings and these are parameter related to this curve. First parameter is curve degree and by default 3 cubic is selected here. Cubic for smooth curve and linear for straight line, and 3 cubic is selected here, so it's create a smooth curve. I close this and create a curve. When I create 3 points on the viewport, I click on the first point, then second point and then third point. So it's create a hull and curve is not start creating. When I click on the fourth button, so the curve is start creating. This white color line is curve line, and now I create more points and then press enter to exit from the creation mode. Curve is created. Now I delete this curve. This time I choose EP curve tool. I click on this tool setting and tool setting is similar to CV curve tool. I close this and I click on the first point, then second point, and when I click on the third point, EP curve tool start creating a smooth curve, but in this tool the hull is not available here. I create more points. If you want to reposition this last point, press middle mouse button and then move, so you can change the position of last point. And if you want to continue this curve, click again and curve is continue. If you want to exit from the creation method, press enter key. Now curve is created. If you want to modify this curve, right click and choose editing options. First I start from the hull. If you want to select these points, you are not able to select because hull mode is not a editing mode. So I right click again and this time I choose edit point and these points are edit points. And by selecting and moving, you can modify the curve. In case if you are not able to select and modify these points in the proper way, so you can choose alternate options, that is control vertex. By using these control vertex, these are hull points, you can select these points or you can also select edit points and modify the curve. So it's best way to modify a curve. And if you want to exit from the editing mode, just right click and choose object mode. Now I select this curve again and this is pivot point. First I switch to top viewport, so I press space bar. I zoom out little bit and deselect first. When I select this curve, the pivot point is placed here and it's not available in the center. In case if you want to select this curve from the center or a specific location or point, so you can change the pivot position by two methods. First method is by pressing D key. When you press D key, icon is changed and you can move this by using these handles and you can place anywhere. And then press D key again, so the pivot is placed here and you can select and move from this point, or if you want to rotate, you can also rotate by using rotate tool. I switch to move tool again by pressing W key and you can select or move. And the second method is by using insert key. I press insert key and the same type icon is displayed and you can change the position anywhere. I think it's rotate, no problem. And then press insert key again to fix the position. Now you can select this and move from this point. So it's also a very useful tool. Next important panel is channel box or attribute editor panel. By using these panel, you can access different parameters related to selected object, or you can select these panel by clicking on these buttons. and this button is also available in the side. So by clicking on this button you can access this panel, but you can also access this panel by keyboard shortcut. Press Ctrl A to switch one panel to another panel. It's a toggle keyboard shortcut. By pressing Ctrl A you can switch to channel box to attribute editor, and by pressing Ctrl A again switch to channel box like this. So it's a very useful shortcut. By using this you can speed your workflow. Next step is if you modify this curve by using control vertex, and sometimes these control points is not visible by this grid, so you can off this grid. First I exit from the editing mode and then press this button. It's related to grid. By clicking on this you can on or off grid visibility. After enable or disable this grid, if you are still facing display problem, you can change background color. Total 4 type of color is available here. By pressing Alt B key you can toggle one color to another color. So if I press Alt B, it's second color, it's white, third color, fourth color, and if I press Alt B again, so default color is available here. So these are total 4 colors and you can change according to your requirement. So it's all for this class. Now we meet in the next class. Hello student, it's a third section of this course, and in this section we cover all the curve tools that available in the curve menu, and in this class we cover attach and detach tool. So first I create a curve by using top viewport. Press spacebar to switch one viewport to another viewport. Then go to create menu and choose curve tool. Click on this thick line to detach from the menu and use EP curve tool. You can also use any other curve tool and create a curve and press enter for exit from the creation mode, and then select this tool again and create another curve and enter again. So two curve is created. If you want to edit this curve, select control vertex, and by selecting these points you can modify this. Right click and choose object mode to exit from the editing mode. Now select both curve by pressing shift key and then go to curve, attach, and then click on this setting box. First I reset this settings. Two type of attach method is available here. First is connect and second is blend. First I show you with the connect method. Some tool is not available with this attach method. Keep original checkbox is selected. It means a new curve is created after applying this attach method. If you click on the attach button, this dialog box will close and tool will apply. But if you didn't want to close this dialog box, click on the apply button. Tool will apply, and then you can also click on the close button to close this dialog box. Now I select this curve and then move. You can see curve is attached and original curve is remains same. I delete this curve and then select both curve by pressing shift key again. This time I choose blend method. So click on this setting box again and choose blend. There is a option that called blend bias. It's create a smooth curve between two curve by using this value. And there is a checkbox insert node. It's create a point in between area. Click on the attach button. A dialog box is closed. Now I move this curve. Here you can see the original curve position and these are new curve position. Bias tool create a blend in between these two curve, and if you right click on this and choose control vertex, so you can see a point is created between these two curve. So it's a easy method to connect two curve If you want to detach this curve from this area, so first I create a curve point here by right click and choose curve point and then click on this area. So a point is created here. Then go to curve and click on this detach, or you can also choose setting box. No more setting is available in this tool. Click on the apply. So curve is detached from this point. Close this dialog box and now you can select these curves separately. So the use of this tool is very easy. By using this tool you can attach multiple curve, or in case if you require to break them, use detach tool. Hello student, in this class we learned add point tool or insert node tool. This tool is available here. Add point tool or second tool is insert node tool. So first I create a curve and then show you how this tool will work. I press spacebar to switch one viewport to another viewport, and I am using a side viewport for this. Now I choose EP curve tool, or you can also choose any other tool for creating a curve by pressing create menu and curve tool. All the curve tool is available here, but I prefer to choose EP curve tool. Just click on the viewport and create points and curve will start creating. If you want to create a smooth curve, create point nearby. And if you want to create a straight line, press shift key first and then click. So a straight line is created. We will modify this curve later. Now I create couple of points at this area because I need to create a curve like this, and then press spacebar for create a straight line. Okay, curve creation is complete. Now I press enter key to exit from the creation mode. Now I modify this curve so the corner will look smooth. So right click and choose control vertex and select and move these points to modify the corners. I zoom little bit. First you have to identify which point is related to which area, and then proper place them. Okay, so corner problem is fixed. And same as here also, I select these vertex and move. Okay, so this curve is now very smooth at this stage. Same as I modify this point also. Now modification is complete. Now right click again and choose object mode to exit from the editing mode. Our first tool is add point tool. By using add point tool you can extend this curve, and it's always work on the end point. So first I show you which point is start point and which point is end point. Because we create this path, so we know this point is start point and this point is end point. But if someone else send you this file, so how you identify which point is start point, I show you. So I right click again and choose control vertex and select all the control vertex by window selection and zoom on the start point. So start point always a hollow point, and next to this point is U icon. I hope you can see this icon. It's a U icon and it's a hollow point, and end point is always a solid point. So it's mean it's a start point. If you use add point tool, so it will start adding point from the end point, but we need to create some point here. So first we have to reverse this spline. Right click and choose object mode and then go to curve and then click on the reverse direction. By using this tool you can change the direction of this curve. I click on this Now I show you. I select control vertex and select all the vertex again by window selection, and then show you this area. So it's a hollow point, and next to this it's a U icon. It's mean now it's a start point. Now if you use add point tool, so it will start creating add point from this area because it's a end point. I show you. Select this curve and then go to curve and click on the add point tool. This tool start adding curve from the end point, and if you click here, so this curve will extend. So by using add point tool, you can extend or modify a existing curve. And in case if you want to modify this curve from the mid area, so by using this tool you can't modify. So we have next tool, that is insert node tool. So first we have to add some point in this area, and then we use insert node tool. So first I add some point. We already covered this. By using create point, you can add point, and in the last class we detach by using this tool. So first I create a point here, and if you click next, so previous point will gone. By pressing shift key you can add multiple points. So first I press shift key and then click, so you can add multiple point by pressing shift key. Now I add these point on this curve, so I go to curve, insert node tool. By using insert node, these point will apply on this curve. I click on this. Now right click and choose edit point. All the point is add on this curve, and now you can modify them. So first I select this midpoint, and if you modify this, so this curve behave like this. I undo first, then right click again and choose control vertex. By using control vertex, you can easily modify this curve without any problem. Okay, so modification is complete. We need a little slope at this area. So by using add point tool, you can extend a curve, or by using insert node tool, you can add point in between the curve anywhere. So these are very important tools to modify a existing curve. I hope you learned. Now I right click and exit from the editing mode, and it's all for this class.